Welcome to Tenn's Coshocton Mill. Tenn is one of North America's leading integrated manufacturers of corrugated and consumer packaging, and also provides recycling solutions. We are committed to creating and delivering value by satisfying our customers every time. Product innovation, cost-effective manufacturing, and investing in our people and technology. Tenn strives to be the most respected company in the business by providing superior products at very low costs, investing for competitive advantage, optimizing economies of scale, improving processes and reducing costs, and seeking acquisitions that improve business. There are 4 key behaviors that define what's important at Tenn and form a framework for how we do business. Creating an environment of respect and trust, empowering and engaging our coworkers, satisfying our customers every time, and doing the right thing for Tenn always. Tenn operates a number of facilities across the country. The Coshocton Mill is a part of the Corrugated Packaging Group. This group is the second largest North American producer of container board and corrugated packaging and largest producer of preprint linerboard. The Corrugated Packaging Division includes 124 facilities throughout the U.S., Canada, Mexico, and China, providing a wide range of virgin and 100% recycled linerboard and medium, shipping containers, retail-ready packaging, food service packaging, and retail displays. The Coshocton Mill manufactures brown paper that is converted at box plants in the creation of boxes and containers. Specifically, we make the fluted center of a cardboard box. The mill has been making paper on this site since 1863, the height of the Civil War. The Coshocton Mill is located in the heart of Ohio and is ideally situated to accommodate a broad customer base. Tenn is a business founded upon manufacturing value-added products from recycled and renewable materials. For more than 100 years, we have been committed to environmental stewardship and sustainable business practices. We have always strived to identify and implement practices that improve our performance, making our workplaces safer, driving costs from our processes, eliminating waste, and satisfying our customers. Tenn will continue to grow responsibly by reducing our impact on the environment and giving back to our communities. In everything we do, our goal is to make it better. Our sustainability framework defines our commitment to performance, people, and the environment. The Coshocton Mill once made 10 tons of paper per day from bales of straw. Today, the mill produces up to 900 tons per day, with the primary components of the paper being virgin hardwood and recycled paper. From the abundant forests of eastern Ohio, native hardwoods are chipped and delivered to the mill by independent contractors. Recycled corrugated containers and trimmings from the box plants arrive by truck each day to the plant. Additionally, chipped wood, fuel, and sawmill waste from area lumber industries are also delivered to the mill and burned in the power boiler to produce steam and electricity for the mill's processes. The boiler uses approximately 85% wood fuel and 15% natural gas to generate 400,000 pounds per hour of superheated steam. The steam is used in the pulping and papermaking processes and also drives a turbine generator that produces electricity, supplying about half of the mill's energy needs. You will see that throughout the papermaking process, the mill holds environmental stewardship as a core value. The mill complies with all state and federal regulations governing air, water, and solid waste management. The mill worked with the EPA to pioneer installation of a regenerative thermal oxidizer on our chemical recovery process well before the standard compliance date. The RTO helps destroy organic gases that come from the chemical recovery process. The installation of this unit set the standard for applicable treatment technology for destroying such gases. Other gases from the pulping and recovery areas are collected and burned in the boiler. Paper mills were the original recyclers. Recycling efforts at the Coshocton Mill involve reusing raw materials and processed water. The mill recycles scrap metal, used oil, and universal waste such as lamps, computer components, mercury switches, and batteries. We also supply cardboard recycle bins to support community recycling efforts. The papermaking process begins with wood chips being reclaimed from the chip pile and in the wood yard. Before being conveyed to the pulp mill, the wood chips are screened, where oversized and undersized debris is removed from the process and sent to the boiler where it is burned as fuel. In the pulp mill, the cleaned wood chips are combined with a solution of sodium carbonate and steam, and cooked in a digester for 14 minutes at 365 degrees, where the binding component of wood, known as lignin, is broken down. Following the cooking process, wood chips are refined and broken down into individual fibers. The wood fibers are diluted with processed water, and the sodium carbonate cooking chemical is washed out of the wood pulp and reused. The wood pulp is sent to the high-density tower, where it is stored briefly until it is ready to be combined with recycled paper pulp and sent to the paper machines. While the wood chips are being processed in the pulp mill, recycled fiber in the form of large bales is being fed into the hydropulper. The bales, stored in the paper yard, consist of two types of recycled fiber. Double-lined kraft, or DLK, consists of clean trimmings and clippings from the box plant operations, while old corrugated containers, or OCC, consists of post-consumer waste, such as discarded boxes and containers. The hydropulper acts as a giant blender that breaks down the bales into paper pulp. Contaminants such as staples, styrofoam, and plastic are removed through a progressive cleaning process. The plastic is collected and burned as fuel in the boiler. Now clean, the recycled paper fiber is stored in the high-density paper tower, ready to be mixed with wood pulp and sent to the paper machines. Wood pulp from the pulp mill and paper pulp from the hydropulper are pumped out of the storage towers, blended together, and further refined before going to the paper machine. The paper machine is made up of three primary sections: the forming section, the press section, and the dryer section. In the forming section, the head box distributes a 1% mixture of blended fiber and water called stock onto a continuously moving mesh fabric known as the wire. The wire is made from interwoven plastic filaments resembling common fishing line. Gravity and vacuum are used to drain the water from the stock through the wire, leaving the fibers on top to form a fiber mat. By the time the fiber mat or sheet reaches the end of the forming section, 25% of the water has been drained out. The sheet then travels through the press section, where two sets of large pressurized rolls squeeze out 15% more water. The sheet travels through the press section between two heavy felts that absorb the water that is squeezed out. After leaving the press section, the sheet is now approximately 50% water and 50% fiber. In the dryer section, the sheet travels around heated dryer cans to complete the drying process. The cans are heated from steam that was generated in the powerhouse. Upon leaving the dryer section, the sheet of paper has been completely formed and has had 90% of all the water removed. Immediately after the dryer section, the paper passes under a continuous scanner which measures the moisture and weight content of the sheet. This information is transferred to a computer which makes the necessary adjustments to ensure the highest quality specifications are met. After scanning, the paper winds onto the reel. Each reel of paper is sampled and tested to ensure that all of the customer's quality specifications are being met. After the samples are taken, excess scrap is cut off and the reel is transferred to the winder. At the winder, each reel of paper is wound and cut into 4 to 6 rolls of customer-specified width and diameter. These rolls are then banded and labeled for shipment. Labeling information adhered to each roll contains all the manufacturing characteristics of the roll, such as weight, length, square footage, and so forth. Once the rolls are banded and finished, they are transferred to the shipping department, where they are staged as orders are built. Once an order is ready, it is loaded onto a truck or rail car and shipped to our customers. The Coshocton mill houses 2 paper machines. The sheet width onto the number 1 paper machine is 168 inches, while the sheet width on the number 2 machine is 157 inches. Daily production is 520 tons per day on number 1 machine and 350 tons on number 2 machine, for a total of 870 tons per day. Running at speeds of up to 1,900 feet per minute, the mill makes enough paper to circle the Earth with a 13-foot wide sheet of paper every 26 days. That same sheet would reach the moon in just over 8 months. The Coshocton mill enjoys continued success, but none of this would be possible without the dedication of the 220 employees working here. The employees at the Coshocton Mill work hard to maintain a safe workplace and ensure the longevity of the mill. In addition to those that operate the vast range of equipment, many others support the process through skilled trades such as electrical, instrumentation, and mechanical maintenance. With an empowered and engaged workforce operating in an environment of respect and trust, the employees of Rock Tenn are able to do the right thing and satisfy their customers every time. We thank you for taking this time to look into the Coshocton Mill.